What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now, at the moment right now, 214 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because practically 100% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So, if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys haven't not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this. What would you consider to be the most underrated Yu-Gi-Oh card in existence? Let me know down in the comments below. And speaking of cards being potentially underrated, today's video we actually have a brand new Red Eyes card that can actually make the Metalmorph decks pretty fucking good, actually. So, I mean, to be fair, I mean, Red Eyes decks and Metalmorph decks together is like, excuse me, is basically a recipe for a pretty decent. For a pretty decent strategy. But as far as its effects go, I'm looking at this new card's effects, and honestly, they seem to be pretty damn cool. So I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna get straight into it. So the name of the card is Red Eyes Metal Claw Dragon. If I can zoom, actually I could probably zoom in like this. There we go. And it is a 7-star Dark Dragon with 2400 attack, 2000 defense, all the stats of a regular Red Eyes Black Dragon. And the first two effects are both once per turn. The first effect reads, you can send one of your set cards to the grave, special summon this card from your hand. Basically a free Cyber Dragon, just at the cost of sending one of your set cards to your graveyard. Not too bad, not too bad. Second effect reads, if this card is normal or special summon, and you have max Metalmorph on your field or in your grave, you can add one Metalmorph trap from your deck or grave to your hand. Third effect reads, you can activate Metalmorph traps the turn they are set. So this is actually pretty cool, because if you have if you set max Metalmorph and you have this card in hand, you can literally send max Metalmorph to your grave, special summon this guy out, use its effect to add any Metalmorph trap to your hand. And when you set a Metalmorph trap, you can literally just flip it up and just go off from there. This is actually this is probably by far, in my opinion, probably one of the best combo extenders for the entire strategy, because this card can just basically help ensure that you have that you can bring out cards like Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, and multiple copies of Flare Metal Dragon. You have so many ways to make a board of infinite negates that your opponent won't have anything to do whatsoever. And honestly, I think it's pretty cool that that we're seeing a card like this get released, and and it's weird because when you look at some of the different Red Eyes cards that we've had over the years, it's pretty weird because some of the Red Eyes cards that have been used quite a bit in recent times anyway have just been cards that help ensure that Red Eyes Dark Dragoon sticks onto the field, including cards like Red MD, Red Eye Soul, just to name a couple. So I honestly believe Red Eyes has the potential to be a viable strategy because of this new card, and honestly, I think it's gonna be awesome. I think the Red Eyes deck, upon this set's release and this card's release, is going to be a very interesting deck to see, and also it'll be interesting to see what end boards players will be able to make turn one. So I'm thinking, so when I think of this card, one of the end boards that I could potentially assume that we could see is an end board full of nothing but rank 7s that just have infinite negates. So again, cards like Red Eyes Flare, Metal Dragon, it makes it easier to bring out rank 7s. You could even also, as well, as crazy as it sounds, use the Metalmorph Red Eyes engine in Dragon Rulers because of the fact that you can hypothetically speaking go into more rank 7 summons than the Dragon Rulers did by themselves. So hypothetically speaking, what would be the lineup? It would be what two of all four Dragon Rulers, two each of the baby rulers, including the new baby rulers actually. Double Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Red MD, two Red Eyes Soul, plus what Red Eyes Retro Dragon, and maybe two copies of this new card. That right there seems like a pretty viable lineup as far as the dragons go. Added side cards will probably be cards like Sacred Sword of 7 Stars. I would say trade-in, but trade-in requires you to have a level 8 in hand. So unfortunately, that won't work. Yeah, that right there seems like a pretty viable lineup. Added cards will probably be like Blackstone of Legend, and just a couple of Red Eyes cards to bring out Red Eyes, and to help also bring out Dragoon. So Red Eyes Fusion, Verde Anaconda, Master Duel wise anyway. So honestly, it's not too bad. I think it's gonna be very interesting to see what deck strategies, if you will, players will be able to come up with this new card. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.